Hello everyone, welcome back to another video from New York City. Today is March 16, 2022. It's Wednesday and right now it's 6:20 p.m. New York time and temperature is currently 55 degrees Fahrenheit, that is 13 degrees Celsius, and I'm here at Myrtle Avenue and J Street, and this is basically downtown Brooklyn. So I will start my video from downtown Brooklyn, then we will explore a bit of downtown Brooklyn, Dumbo and that area. Hopefully we'll catch a sunset. Still we had 43 minutes till sunset, and then we will walk across the Brooklyn Bridge and go to downtown Manhattan. So I hope you will enjoy this video. And this particular area is very close to my heart and I really love this neighborhood or area. I spent my whole school life here in this area, so this is one of my favorite area to explore. So I'm pretty excited that today in this video I will explore downtown Manhattan. There are so many places that I used to go every single day. For example, this Starbucks coffee right here. I used to grab a cup of coffee before my school. My school is right up there. That's my old school, New York City College of Technology. It's right up there. So this is a beautiful park as well. Metrotech. This is a Metrotech area, downtown Brooklyn. So this is very interesting area to explore. And I do see people are joining. Hey Caroline, Miguel, Alex, Fabienne, hey Maria K, Joe Hernandez, Refrigeration UK Limited, and Deshawn. Welcome all. And as usual, if you just joined, then do not forget to hit that like button for me so I can move forward and continue exploration. And this is a NYU Polytechnic Institute right up here. So yeah, this area is pretty nice. I drank coffee sometimes, Joe Hernandez, especially caramel macchiato from Starbucks. That's one of my favorite. Whenever I drink coffee, I used to drink caramel macchiato, and still now I only drink caramel macchiato. That's the only things I drink apart from tea. Other than that, I choose or prefer tea. And there are several pizza places I used to go in that direction. So yeah, it would be a pretty fun exploration. Hey Jay, hey Joseph, hello. Hey Tik Thailand, Marcy, and welcome all. And this is a subway station, basically A and C train right here, or F, 3 train basically, A, C, F and G. You can take R, but you had to walk a bit for that. The J station, Metrotech. Sulaiman said, have you been to the basketball court right of the Brooklyn Bridge in Brooklyn? Is it possible to walk there and show? On that particular area, the internet connection is pretty bad, so I don't think I will go towards that direction. But yeah, if I had a stable internet connection on that area, then I'll definitely check that out. So this is basically J Street. This one is J Street. Hey Joshua Gray, hello. Yeah, happy Wednesday to all. Rob said, what are the streets you are walking? I just said J Street. This street is J Street. It's a downtown Manhattan. And if you head towards right that direction that I will go right now, that is Brooklyn Heights. A very rich and good neighborhood, Brooklyn Heights, and you will have a fantastic view of Manhattan skyline from there. Hey RSB, welcome. Christopher Bay, hello from Michigan. Hey, downtown Brooklyn is very classic, especially in this part of Brooklyn. I mean downtown Brooklyn is very classic. As I say, this area is so close to my heart because I spent almost my whole school time here in this area. Oh my gosh, some music going on there. I might have to mute. Hello, hi, hello and welcome. there are lots of pizza places like one here, but the one I used to go, I don't know if it's open or not. Let me see. I used to go every single day. That's the pizza store. It's right now closed. It's a 99-cent pizza store. I don't know what happened to this store, but I used to go to this pizza store every single day, and their pizza is pretty good compared to the price, 99 cents. There is another 99 cents pizza across the street, but this one right here always packed busy when I used to come this neighborhood. Hey Gigi and YC, good evening. Yeah, this area is pretty nice, had a lot of restaurant. And another store that is I really like, that is Buffalo Boss. Their buffalo wings is one of the best. I always enjoy the buffalo wings in this area, this particular shop right here. And there are very limited number of stores in New York City, Buffalo Boss. So yeah, it's very spicy. If you're a spicy lover, then this type of place is for you. There are so many 99 cents pizza in this area. One is right up here. And up ahead is Fulton Mall. You will find lots of small vendor in this Fulton Mall street. Hey Richard, watching from Atlanta. So that direction I'm heading right now, you will find the Bro Hall. So that's the direction. You can see it right now. That's the Bro Hall. So I'm heading towards that direction. And feel free to let me know if you had any issue with the audio or the video quality. Then I will try to fix it before it's too late. As I mentioned, you will find lots of small vendors in this area. Hey Bob Kish, welcome my friend. And there is a Panda Express as well. Panda Express had a pretty delicious food as well, mostly non-spicy. I don't think Panda Express had too spicy food. This is Panda Express right here. They had a pretty sweet food. I mean, their food is not too spicy. They're saying it's spicy, but it's not the spice I really like. It smells so good here, so good. Thank you, Maria. Glad that everything works perfect. I mean, works perfect. Hey Rob, the weather is fantastic. It's 53 degrees Fahrenheit, I guess. So warm. Hey David, hello from Texas. Always enjoy your knowledgeable walking too. Thank you so much. And in this video, I'm heading towards Dumbo, and we'll talk about the Jane Carousel, and I'll try to explain some pretty fun fact about Jane Carousel. Maybe many of you know, but I'm pretty sure that most of you guys doesn't know anything about that. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Hey Joshua, hello from Spain. 1503 Granary said hi, was just in Manhattan 2 weeks ago. Love it. Thanks for all your videos that help us get around. Thank you so much. I feel glad that at least my video helped you guys, because that's the purpose of making video. Because throughout my virtual tour of Manhattan, you guys really enjoyed it, and I hope that should be helpful. So that's the Bro Hall right up there, and that direction is Brooklyn Heights, a very classic and historic neighborhood in Brooklyn. I'll definitely try to make a historic or a knowledgeable video only dedicated to Brooklyn Heights soon. Let the weather be good, let the trees start blooming, then I will definitely make a dedicated video in this area.
You're home?
Hey, Janet R with $5. Good evening, Sifat. Thank you so much, Janet R. As always, thanks for the support. You are so generous. Thank you. And good evening.
And that is like, but you do still like him. And that means that I
you will see more taxi in Manhattan because taxi are a bit expensive, so they are mostly operating in Manhattan. It's very rare to see yellow taxi in other parts of the borough. You might see one or two, but you will see most of the taxis in Manhattan, but you will see Uber all borough, and you will see very less taxi, but you will see at least 1503 Granary with $3. Thank you so much. Thanks for the support. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Better raise up.
I like this kind of lights or lamppost. And this is Court Street, very famous. And this is Municipal Building, Brooklyn. Downtown Brooklyn is full of history, full of different or unique architecture. And this is Black Lives Matter Boulevard. As you can see, they changed the name here. I mean, I can make a whole dedicated video only in Court Street. It's full of liveness. It's very lively street. Of course, this is a very safe area. As I mentioned earlier, this is one of the richest area in Brooklyn. So you can understand how safe this area is. But that's not our plan to explore that. We will head toward Dumbo. This is a pretty cool building under maintenance right now. I think tomorrow, probably 11 a.m. or 10 a.m. the St. Patrick Parade will be start. That's what I knew from the website. Ruth Lannis saying thank you for New York card. Thank you. So this is Bro Hall right up here. Let me give you guys a wide angle look of this piece of art or architecture right here, and you can see a statue standing with some sort of measurement, and the time is also shown 6:25. Hey Marco, hello and welcome. It's getting a bit windy out, but it's not that cold. Very pleasant weather. And in summer they used to have a fountain right up here, pretty gorgeous fountain. But this place right here is very unique. And this is Bro Hall station. Basically you can get 2-3 train, but there is a passageway in order to take 4-5 and R train from here, and you can see up ahead that's the Manhattan Bridge. We can already see the Manhattan Bridge from here, so I'm heading towards that direction right now. And there is a statue of Christopher Columbus right up here. It's a pretty unique statue. This is Christopher Columbus. And this is Columbus Park. This area is called Columbus Park. During summer, it looks so amazing. Hey Miguel, hello and welcome. And this area, they plant lots of roses in that area. Lots of roses. They start forming the buds. I mean, in summer they will be full bloom. Hey Daryl, Dennis, welcome all.
The woman that
Hey Daryl, welcome my friend. So as I mentioned earlier, in that circle they had tons of roses, different varieties of roses. But right now it's pretty dead, but they will be come back. Hey Muffinsky, I'm doing pretty fine, thanks for asking. As you can see, so hopefully couple of months it will be a full bloom. Hey Francisco, hello from Italy, hello. Look at the architecture of this building right here. Doesn't it look like a palace? No, not yet cherry blossom. It's coming, you will see. I'll make lots of video in different parts of New York City, so hang tight for that. Yeah, Joseph, that was Henry Ward Beecher statue. Right now it's 6:30 p.m. New York time, and hopefully around 7:03 we'll have sunset, so 30 more minutes. And Dumbo is a perfect place to enjoy sunset, so hopefully we'll catch that. And up ahead, the street you are seeing, this is Tillery Street. And this is basically United States Post Office right here. So this is basically a post office here in this area. And from here we can see the Freedom Tower. That's the Freedom Tower. I always enjoy my walk in surrounding areas. It's pretty fun to explore. No, I don't speak Spanish, but as I mentioned, I am adding subtitle to my videos for those who doesn't speak English properly. I'm adding subtitle in different languages. Right now the subtitle is not available because I am live. Whenever I done the live video, it would be had a lot of different languages. If you watch my previous videos or live stream, you will see I had almost all the major language subtitled already in my videos, like Portuguese, Spanish, German, Dutch, Hindi, Arabic. I mean, I see my analytics of YouTube and I try to translate all the language from where I got the most views. So yeah, hey Nicholas, hello and welcome. Here is another cool park right here in this area. Hey Marjorie, hello and welcome. There is a weird statue right up here. I don't know what does it mean, but as you can see, a hand just standing and pointing towards up. Very weird statue. I don't know what that does mean. I had to do some research, but I don't know what does that mean, honestly. But it's pretty cool to watch. If anyone knows what that is mean, feel free to share. Hey Sheldon Jordan, hello. Hey Thailand everyday. Foxtech 1006, hello. It would be a pretty long walk till Dumbo, but it will definitely overtake the views for sure. As you can see, people are playing soccer in this ground. It's a pretty nice area. No, I doesn't speak French, neither Korean, unfortunately. But my video will be subtitled in French and Korean as well after I end this live stream. Wow, I can see the view already from here of downtown Manhattan. And feel free to let me know from where you are watching this video. I will be happy to read your country name or the city name. Wow, this view is quite impressive. Hey Jillian, hello and welcome. There is a sign, it's saying Brooklyn Bridge, that's for car. I think I'll cross the street from here. It would be easier for me since I'm heading towards my left. So it would be much easier for me if I cross the street right now. And this area, downtown Manhattan, downtown Brooklyn, my bad, and also downtown Manhattan, finding a parking is very hard, especially during the office hour. It's very hard. Hey Adrian P, watching from Philly. Perfect. Yeah, Brooklyn, downtown Brooklyn and this area had full of old architecture. As I mentioned, that when the weather will be much better, the tree will have some bloom. I will make a dedicated video in Brooklyn Heights and I'll show you some different architecture, different history of this area. So stay tuned for that. and up ahead is High Street Station
I see people.
for A and C. For example, if you wanna come to Brooklyn Bridge, you can get out at High Street, this station, and just follow my route. That's another way. That's the closest way because that's the Brooklyn Bridge entrance for car. Hey Michael Mick, hello. It's getting cold now. Oh yeah, the birds are chirping, Maria, yes. That's a sign that spring is coming. Perfect, Jillian. From UK. Perfect. Hey Brenda D, hello and welcome. Lean Recto watching from Philippines. Oops, scaffolding. I hate scaffolding. Unfortunately, we had to go through.
I really think it would be a good compromise candidate.
Hey Norman Rose, hello and welcome. It's a pretty long way with scaffolding, but that's fine. After scaffolding, you will have a pretty immersive view of Brooklyn Bridge and the Brooklyn Bridge Park, Dumbo. Perfect. That's pretty far from here, the Barclays Center. Thanks God I dressed properly. I didn't dress like a summer or spring because I know that this area, whenever I will be top of the bridge, it would be much cold and start feeling cold already. Hey Reed, hello. Hey Pedro, hello and welcome. That's the bridge. 150 years old bridge, opened in 1883. I can't wait for the spring so that I can show you guys the real Brooklyn Bridge Park or this area. It would be totally different than now. Hey Lida 5212, lovely evening, greeting from Alaska. Perfect, thanks for joining. I can see already all the crowds, hustle and bustle up there because that's the area. I think that's the 2.5 mile, if I'm not wrong, the bridge. The Sean said the density of New York City is frightening. Yes, it does, but I think New York City can hold it. It's a pretty big city.
I mean, the whole thing is done.
And up ahead we'll have ice cream factory. Fairlixing the city of dream, New York. Yes, indeed. Indeed it is. So if you are enjoying this video guys, then as I mentioned, do not forget to hit that like button so more friends can join to the chat and we all can enjoy this immersive view of Brooklyn Bridge and the surrounding area. Octavia said, appreciate all your walking, showing us life and time you take to show home. Thank you so much, Octavia. Appreciate that you are enjoying it. This is Brooklyn Bridge. It would be pretty tough to cross the street. It's a pretty long light. Yes, it's our turn. Yeah, we'll talk about that whenever we will be in the bridge. The architecture or the construction of Brooklyn Bridge is pretty interesting and unique. We'll talk about that whenever we will be in the bridge. It's very interesting. Yeah, it's a rush hour for sure.
I said get up here. No?
We have 13 more minutes till sunset. We are in a perfect time. So this is Pond Street. Old Fulton Street. That's the view we all are waiting for, right? You will get much more pretty view. Just wait a couple of minutes or so. Hey Judy, hello. This is Brooklyn Ice Cream Factory, the original and the world famous. This one right here, Brooklyn Ice Cream Factory. I like this old vintage car. Oh yeah, Lita, that's the Manhattan skyline, downtown Manhattan styling. Cone, one soup $6 and scoop, one scoop $6.50 or two scoop for $8.50. Yeah, not a bad deal compared to the place. In the April the weather would be pleasant, but later April it would be getting warmer in New York City. There is a New York ferry, it's coming. Today it's not that long line. Wow, the golden vibes just started. Hey Falcon Space, hello and welcome. Oh yeah, Gigi, it would be warmer, but later evening or night it start dropping the weather, so it's not that hot. Right now it feels a bit cold. It's not chill, but it's good. It's good weather. Still good bit of line, but I think most of the people will fit. So this ferry costs $2.75. You have to buy a separate ticket from the ticket booth. The Metro card will not work for this. This is a relaxing place. This is a place if you need some peace, then you should come to this type of area. Today it doesn't seem like to have a great sunset, but still it looks perfect. Hey Ash, hello. It seems like Bob, but I wish there will be no more rain tomorrow because the world biggest St. Patrick Day parade will be tomorrow in New York City. So I hope it would be not raining. Hey Eugenie, watching from Northern Ireland. Perfect. Thanks for joining us. That's the Lady Liberty right up there.
There's that key.
Linda, hello and welcome. Yeah, David, the ferry is just $2.75. As I mentioned, the regular Metro card doesn't work for that. You have to buy separate ticket from their dedicated booth, or you can use NYC Ferry phone app to buy the ticket as well. So the parade will be from 44th Street, 5th Avenue, and it would be head toward up 79th Street. Only in 5th Avenue, from 44th till 79th. Awesome view, right? Hey William, hello and welcome. Let me go towards that way. I know my internet connection would be maybe bad, but yeah, I'll try. So this Sean saying, how many miles would that ferry cover for that price? Once you board in, for example, once you board in from Astoria, you can go to Far Rockaway. Only $2.75. As long as you not get out from the ferry, that would be $2.75, I guess. Hey, Sohan Williams, hello from England. Hey, W Gator, hello and welcome. Yeah, this is a stunning view of Manhattan skyline and the iconic Brooklyn Bridge. And you will not miss downtown Manhattan either. Look, this is Midtown Manhattan. So you will not miss that either. You can see the Empire State Building, Chrysler Building, 432 Park Avenue, Summit. So yeah, Midtown Manhattan is there as well. But it's quite far from here. There is a place. Just imagine what a great view they got. There is a helicopter as well. Hey, Goldilocks, the ABX car, welcome. Welcome all. As you can see, plenty of sitting space. People are sitting here and enjoying their time. This is a perfect park. Hey, Manhattan from Scotland, hello. Hey, the AVS Diary. The weather is very pleasant. And if you're wondering, you can see the Statue of Liberty from here or not. Yes, you can. That's the Statue of Liberty right up there. And here are some history of the park. You can you can read from here. It's written here. You can take a screenshot and you can learn something about the park. Once it's getting dark, the view would be perfect. Lupita said, have you made a video from helicopter? Not yet. I'm saving it for my 100k subscribers celebration. So I'm pretty close to 100k subscribers in YouTube. So once I will hit that milestone, I will do that. So I'm saving it for that moment. From here you can see the Jenga building at Tribeca as well. A pretty cool building right here. It's called Jenga building. It's on Tribeca neighborhood. It's pretty cool architecture. This is the ferry. Lots of interesting videos coming to my channel, guys. Stay tuned for that. Once the weather would be perfect or a bit better than now, I'll start making so many different videos. Wow, this helicopter is so close. This helicopter ride is pretty expensive as well. It's close to $400. Hey Lindsay, hello and welcome. Now let's go towards the Dumbo, that area. The ferry is quite frequent right now. Yeah, there is the Manhattan Municipal Building. It's right there, this one. On top of the Manhattan Municipal Building, that's the second tallest statue in New York City. Wow, look at the moon. Oh my gosh, it's a full moon. That's something really great. I just love this moon. Hey Mila, hello. Look at the moon. Oh my gosh, I never seen such a pretty moon in my life. Look at that. I had a plan in upcoming days. I'll definitely try to trip to other state as well. But now just admire the beauty of this moon. Oh my goodness. I just love it. Mind blowing. Amazing. Hey Angel, hello. Bob saying but flying in front of the moon. Oh yeah, Bob. So lovely. Oh yeah, Gigi, definitely. You can see all the detail. That's the beauty of iPhone. Toby 7, full moon tomorrow early morning, but still it looks like a full moon. Let me focus once again. This is the price you will pay for iPhone basically. I pay almost $2,000 for this iPhone. So now it's giving me the oath of the phone. So this is the ferry ticket booth. From here basically you can buy ferry ticket. Let me show you. For example, this is how basically it works. So it's saying that welcome to NYC ferry. For English press C, for Spanish press D. So for example I will press C, and one way $2.75. say one way with bike it's $3.75, and bike only is $1. So for example one way you have to press A, and now there is several options: pay, clear, less ticket, more ticket, D for pay. There are several ways you can pay: card, coin, cash. But I will not pay, so it will be cancelled automatically. Oh no, you have to press this in order to cancel it, so it's cancelled. So I just want to show you guys how does it work. So you got the idea. This is how you can buy a ferry ticket. I hope it was helpful. Ferry is a very convenient way to see the Manhattan skyline and also roam around. Hey Sin Clark, hello and welcome. And this is River Cafe, the River Cafe. It's a very fancy place. Shake Shack across the street. Yeah, Brooklyn Bridge is very popular for sure. It's one of the oldest bridge in New York City, and that's the Manhattan Bridge. And Time Warner Market is also here. I mean Timeout Market. This is the River Cafe. Hey, DTUK? DTUK said, wait, what? Bike only? How that works? So put your bike only ferry and wave it goodbye. No. For example, as I mentioned in my videos, that you can use phone app to buy a ticket. For example, you had a ticket, but now you need to add, for example, you got the ticket from somewhere else, and on that time you didn't get a bike. Now you are rent a bike from somewhere in this area, and you need to add the bike, so only then you can buy the ticket. You had to had a ticket before for $2.75. Now for somehow you got a bike and you need to add it, so on that time you do not need to pay again $2.75. You can just pay $1. That's why on the bike. I hope you got it. Hey Calliope, hello. Look at the pillar of this bridge. I hope that makes sense. Very peaceful right here. Hey Francisco, hello and welcome. Hey Veronica, thanks for joining us from Peru. 2 ferries. Falcon Space saying lol confused. Okay, let me explain that again. For example, you get a ferry ticket, but now you change your mind and you got a bicycle from somewhere, and you need to pay in order to go into the ferry, but you do not need to pay $2.75 again. So that's the reason they just only add bikes. Hey Milan, hello. That's the Jane Carousel and the moon, and of course the view right here. So as I mentioned, since we are here now, I will talk about the Jane Carousel, right here. So before 1980s, there is no park in this area. No park. This area used to be a construction work zone. There was no park here before 1980s, and not even this Jane Carousel. So basically, David Walentas, he is a real estate guy. So he wants to build a park right here, so people can attract into this area and they can enjoy the view of Manhattan and they can have some time, and that will definitely worth the price of this area. So in order to have a park, how you can attract people? In order to attract people, they need some sort of activity. So on that time, the activity that was very popular was carousel, and it was not so easy to finding the best carousel. So David's wife, Jane Walentas, she was looking for carousel. So they went different types of auction, different types of place to buy a carousel. So finally they choose this one, and this one basically from Hydra Park in Youngstown, Ohio. So this is from Youngstown, Ohio, and this carousel is built in 1922. This is an original carousel. They just did some renovation, but this is the original from 1922, and they bought it in 1985 in an auction for $385,000. So this carousel cost 1985 in $385,000 on that time. And in total, the renovation and this structure outside, in total it's cost mostly $15 million to make this carousel right here. And there are total 48 horses inside this carousel. And once you had a carousel, you need a structure. And Jean spent 27 years to renovate this carousel right here. 27 years. And finally, on September 16, 2011, they officially opened this carousel, officially, after 27 years of renovation. And she, Jane Walentas, and some crew, they did it by hand. They take their time, with love, they build this carousel right here. That's why it took 27 years. Now you had a carousel, you need a structure. For example, the structure you are seeing right here, it seems like it's glass, right? But this is not glass, this is vinyl. This is vinyl. And this architecture, I mean this house made by Jean Nouvel, he is a great architecture. So he made this outside part. Don't confuse, this Jane Carousel doesn't build by him. The house outside is built by Jean Nouvel. And once in 2011, when they start open this carousel, after a year in 2012, the Hurricane Sandy attack in New York City, and this place flooded, but still it survived that storm Sandy, and it's now standing with pride. So this is a pretty interesting facts about this carousel, that it's a carousel from 1922 and it's in original shape. How old it is, just look at that. And in total 48 horse inside, and it costs you $2 to get a ride here. So that's why this carousel is very famous. It's a world famous carousel. I hope you enjoy these facts about this carousel. Yes, Dumbo means down under the Manhattan Bridge overpass. This is the view. No, it's not open today. is a pretty expensive and iconic carousel. It's not open today. And this is the timeout market. Oh wow, look at the waves. Hey, ODRE, hello. Yes, Baptiste, that's what I mean. Jane hand carved and hand painted these horses. That's why it took 27 years. That's the Williamsburg Bridge, Manhattan Bridge. Hey, UN, hello and welcome. Hey, Bruce. Yeah, this carousel is really beautiful. This outside house, the structure, it looks like it's made with glass. But I know you guys think it was glass, but it's not glass, it's vinyl. And even adults can ride this carousel. It will just cost you $2, just $2. And if anyone asks you how many horses are in Jane Carousel, you can now answer. It's 48 horses inside this Jane Carousel. Mind it, it's 48 horses inside. Look at this beautiful moon. UFC said, have you been in Coney Island? So many times, and I will be again in summer. I had a full in-depth video in Coney Island. You can check that out as well. Vinyl is not either. It's not that packed crazy busy today in this area.
I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm like, you're a piece of shit.
Hey, Monica NJ, hello and welcome. It seems like the river had some high tide today. The water is so close to the gravel. You know, the fun fact, whenever I look at the moon, it makes me very fascinating about one thing. That, for example, I don't know, many of you guys watching this video from different parts of the world, miles away from where am I right now, miles away from New York City, but we all share the same moon right here. If you just go outside and if you had a chance to see the moon, you will see that we all share the one moon. How cool it is. So that really makes us so connected with each other, right? Hey, Jenny Elder, hello, welcome. Ladia said go inside. I will try, but I will not go too deep inside this market because the internet connection will be dropped and I will be disconnected. And that's what I don't want. I will just give you guys a sneak peek of this timeout market. And using these stairs, you can go to the upstairs. There is a rooftop, a free rooftop, and you can get a pretty good view. Yeah, and one sun, for sure. Look at this cute doggy right here. Yeah, Jenny, I'm doing pretty fine. Thanks for asking. And glad that you are joining and watching this video. Appreciate. Say hi to Laura and Alan as well. Yeah, Renejo for sure. Inside the timeout market, you will find a restroom. Pretty neat and clean restroom. If anyone need to use restroom, you can go inside this market, and they had a restroom. Lita said, I am 4,263.6 miles away, but we are sharing the same moon that seems just few feet away from me. Hello. You remember when last time I was here, the water was pretty far, but right now look how close the water is. Right now it was far away. Hey, Maureen Milan, hello. Hey, Mary Reed, hello and welcome. No, that's not Jersey City. That's downtown Manhattan. Yeah, the skyline from here is so lovely, and the waves. Oops, it's pretty tough to climb up, it's so high. That's the best view. You can see people are sitting and chatting. Yeah, this is the perfect view. Absolutely beautiful. Hey, Rappel Rose, hello. Continue because we had to cross the bridge. A train is just passed by Manhattan Bridge. You will see this view from the Brooklyn Bridge as well. Yeah, it was a pretty perfect place to spend some time. But the more perfect is this morning. Yeah, now the sunset is pretty. and that's the view of Williamburg Bridge and Williamburg. That's also lovely. Oh yeah, Bruce, it will never disappoint you for sure. LDS said you're leaving already. Yes, indeed, I'm leaving, but we'll cross this bridge. So basically, you will have plenty of chance to see this view from the bridge. So don't be disappointed. I'm just heading toward the entrance for the bridge, and we'll cross the bridge and head towards Canada. The Washington Street, one more unique place for photography. People are always gathered into this street and they forget this is a busy street, but people are a bit respectful for those who are driving this area because they know people would love to take pictures, so they are a bit respectful, not giving honk or something like that. Hey MJ, good evening. This street is always busy. Because you will get a pretty unique view of Manhattan Bridge from here. Turn back, you will get that view, the view I was talking about, and everyone is crazy to take some pictures. So this is the view basically. You've probably seen this in many photos, Instagram, but here it is. And as I mentioned, that those who drive in this street, they are pretty respectful to the pedestrian because they know that people are taking pictures. Red Dog 08 with $100. Nice night for a walk. Oh my goodness. Look who is back. My friend Red Dog 08 making a generous donation of $100. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Red Dog. You are such a great supporter. Thank you so much, my friend, for this generous donation of $100. I really appreciate it. And have a wonderful evening. I really appreciate that you are watching this video and make this huge donation. Oh my gosh, guys, give a round of applause for my friend Red Dog 08. He's such a great supporter for this channel. Always had this huge donation. Oh my god, you made my evening, man. Or thank you so much. Really appreciate, really appreciate. Gosh, can't believe. Anyway, let's continue and head toward the entrance for the Brooklyn Bridge. But before I do that, let's check out that arch right here. There's a pretty cool arch. Yeah, bros, he is or she is always so generous for the channel, always did a huge donation for the channel, always. Hey Andres, hello. Here is a cool arch with some different music, color. This arch is very popular here in this area. There are always some sort of music or stuff, things going on. So I hope it's now going on too. Yeah, I mean, New York City is so beautiful at night, so beautiful. Some sort of music going on. I might have to mute. And this is the sign, it's written Dumbo right here. Yeah, indeed, this arch right here is very pretty. Sometimes they do have some sort of small market. Very lovely place in Dumbo. Bob is saying Seaport carries a guitar with him for this occasion. I had my phone, so virtually I can carry whatever types of instrument I like. But I hope you guys like this music. It's not that bad. It's kind of go with all sort of occasion.
My last job working at
This is one of my favorite area. And I hear in some state they are removing outdoor dining space. Still New York City has outdoor dining space, but in some place in Long Island they start removing outdoor dining space, but in New York City still they can have this outdoor dining space. So it's pretty cool. Wow, look at this flower shop right here. Myra G saying, I love your videos. I miss New York City and have such calm vibe. Thank you so much that you guys are enjoying my videos so much. Thanks. Appreciate it. Look at that. So again, I'm back at Washington Street. I just take a loop. Let's cross the street. This is Font Street Pizza since 1989. Original Brooklyn style pizza, sliced whole pies. So this is Font Street Pizza since 1989. So it's pretty old. So this is the place basically, Font Street Pizza. So definitely in this area this one is very well known. So remember the name, Font Street Pizza. Now I am on my way to Brooklyn Bridge. For those who are wondering about the safety of this area, I would like to add that this area is quite safe to walk, but again you have to be careful. John said, will you be able to walk across that bridge? Of course, it's nothing for me. Thank you, Mary. Really appreciate you guys, that you guys are taking your time and joining the chat and enjoying my content and giving me the opportunity to show New York virtually to your phone or TV screen. Hey Dan Kisisi, good evening from Kenya. Thank you so much. So that is the place, the entrance, Prospect Street and Washington Street. That's the corner in order to get the Brooklyn Bridge from this particular area. There is another area I just passed by near downtown Manhattan. My pleasure, Sean. That music also blew my mind. That's why I use that all the time. Oops, what's going on? The police is chasing that TLC car, but he's not moving his car. Some sort of weird incident. Oh my gosh. So ladies and gentlemen, we are on our way to Brooklyn Bridge. This is your last chance to hit that like button. I'm just joking, guys. If you're enjoying the video, then feel free to hit that like button, and if you're new to my channel, then please consider subscribe for regular updates and video like that from New York City.
I didn't see you. Maybe I didn't.
So officially here we are stepping into the Brooklyn Bridge, built in 1883. Augustus de Robles is the architecture, but it's finished by his daughter-in-law Emily. Hey ABD Samad from Morocco, hello. Hey Jashrin Ning, hello from New Jersey. And there is a cool thing I will show you guys. You see right here, it's saying that Brooklyn Bridge Park 1470 feet, I mean from here. So they had all this sign written, the distance. Here it's written downtown Brooklyn, it's 1706 feet away from here. So they had tons of signs. They also had Brooklyn Heights, how far it is. Then they had Cadman Plaza, how far it is, how far Dumbo is from here. So it's pretty cool detail. And here it's written, welcome to Brooklyn. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the iconic Brooklyn Bridge. And it seems like it's a good bit of traffic in the bridge. Yeah, Monica, me too. Love this bridge and also its history of the architecture. Yeah, I think a week ago I was here. I started the video from Dumbo. I remember that. Here is a small vendors. They're selling magnets, keychain, cap, number tag. Yeah, Bob Kish, exactly. Whoever visit New York City or planning to visit New York City, don't miss Brooklyn Bridge. You should walk in this iconic bridge. And there is no more bike lane, so if you have ever been into this bridge before when it used to be, used to have a bike lane, then I can understand your problem, but nowadays it's all open for public, so no more bike lane here in this bridge. The bike lane is right here. They just block one lane and made a separate bike lane right here, so the whole bridge is open for pedestrian. But still you will see some creep ride bicycle or scooter in this walking zone, but that's fine. Hey, you read. And best time to visit the bridge or cross the bridge before sunset or sunrise. I'll prefer sunrise. Yes, David, I do had a good pair of shoes, of course, comfortable, because indeed I did very long walk.
East.
Hey, my friend James and Carla is on the chat. Yes, I am doing pretty fine. It's a very nice and warm day here in New York City. I hope you guys are doing well as well. Glad to see you here in this chat. See, this creep forget, as I mentioned, that you will find one or two creep riding a bicycle in the bridge, even though it's not allowed. But yeah, you will definitely find one of this type of creep here in the bridge. But ignore them, just ignore them. Oh yeah, KFC, it's $1 million view for sure. Yeah, I hope to see you soon again, guys. We should make a video with Hudson. It will be pretty fun. But I'm waiting for weather to get a bit settled down. Then I'll definitely meet up with you guys and make some content for sure. And that would be extra good, as you said. I just love it, the way Carla saying extra good, guys. So yeah, if you haven't give a like, then hit that like button, make this video extra good. I always get confused whenever I been into Brooklyn Bridge, that which view should I admire? The view right here at downtown Manhattan or Midtown Manhattan? I always get confused between these two. Yeah, I just wait for a good weather, Carla, then definitely I will meet Hudson. Daryl said it would be me riding too many cars down there for me. No, you do not have to worry for the car. Look at that. Look at the bike lane clearly. It's separated. The car will never get a chance to hit you. You see this concrete block? The car will never hit you. This is only dedicated bike lane. Hey Tuka, I'm doing pretty fine. Thanks for asking. I'm doing lovely basically. Pedro said loving this walk. We'll see it later again. Oh, for sure. And from here, as I mentioned, you can see the view of Midtown Manhattan. That's the Hudson Yard right up here, and there's the Empire State Building and other view. Oh wow, there the moon is, the beautiful moon. I can wait to focus the moon again. It's not so detailed right now, but it seems like a light bulb. It's very, very pretty. This view is immersive. I'll definitely head towards this Malibu farm right up here, right there, so that you can get the best view. I'll definitely head towards that way, because whenever I been into this area, I try to go that place. It's called Malibu Farm. You will get a pretty amazing view of 3 major bridges in New York City. Hey George Dean, hello. Red Dog 08 saying, from the bridge, New York City looks like a city of diamonds. Wow, yes indeed my friend, it looks magical. From Brooklyn Bridge you will definitely get the vibes that you are in New York City, because there are not many cities in the world you will get this kind of view, this kind of dreamy view, and this kind of lights, the architecture, the way they design the buildings. It seems like it's some sort of arts, but as you said, yes, it looks like a small diamonds. All of these are made with diamonds. It seems like that. That's the reason I always try to be in this area at least once every week or twice a week. I always try my best to hang out in this area and share my experience with you guys. And there are several spots that are really my favorite. I always highlight them in my walk whenever I am into this area. Come on, someone playing a very loud music, very loud music. Wow, love it, love this music. But now the view of Midtown Manhattan looks more precise, clear. J. Chandwik said, beautiful view, never was on bridge. But now you are. Norman Rose said, I love you, Sifat. I love you too, guys. Hey, Christine Hansen, hello. And love you had shown and still showing to my channel. So that's the thing I really admire and enjoy, all your love and support. From this sending love, spreading positivity. So thank you. Sean said NYC lights up like a Christmas tree at the night time. Yeah, always good vibes, always positive vibes here in the city. Thank you, Manuel. Appreciate it. Thanks, Fabian. Appreciate it. Hey, Ahmed Iplo, hello. Wow, I am shocked. Up ahead, they removed the scaffolding, so no more scaffolding. As I mentioned earlier, that you will be not seeing scaffolding in upcoming days. So here it is. So there is no more scaffolding in this bridge. So the construction is done. Gosh, I'm so happy to see the bridge without scaffolding. Because scaffolding looks so ugly in the bridge. There used to be two scaffolding in the two pillar, but they remove it right now. I mean, there is no more scaffolding. That's perfect. Thank you, Jay Chantivik. Appreciate it. Yeah, Mary Reid, exactly. So happy to see the bridge get rid of all this scaffolding. Robin said, what did they construct? I mean, they need to do some sort of renovation. So that's why they placed the scaffolding, because this pillar need to be some repair sometimes, or some sort of touch up in order to maintain its old shape. We are seeing all this construction stuff. They will remove it soon. Since they removed the scaffolding, that means construction is done. And I can see the structure looks pretty clean after a touch up or some sort of small renovation. Thank you, Mary Reid. Appreciate it. As you can see, they gathered all the construction stuff right here. So in upcoming days, everything would be cleaned up. Wow, what a mind-blowing view from here. It seems like we are getting so close to our dream. This is the dream. This is the only bridge, I guess, in the world will give you this kind of vibes. And this old lamppost, this make this scenery much more interesting. You know, whenever I walk into some touristy area like Brooklyn Bridge or Times Square, apart from all this history and beautiful view, I learned something interesting. You know what I learned? I learned different style, different pose, different way to take pictures by seeing others. This is the cool part of walking in the street of New York City, and especially in touristy area. You will definitely learn some different types of pose that you never ever think of if you're not a photogenic person like me, if you're not know how to do pose in front of camera or something like that. Then it would be definitely interesting to walk in the street of New York City so you can basically learn how to do pose. And that is very helpful, very helpful. And some people just come halfway through the bridge from Manhattan side and take picture and go back. That's another way. They do not need to cross the whole bridge. And this is the building, Manhattan Municipal Building. One last view for today from this bridge. Now we'll dive into the street of downtown Manhattan and head towards my favorite area. Fabian said, what's my favorite building? Empire State Building, Chrysler Building. That's all. I really love those two buildings in New York City. I mean the architecture. But in this area, I also love Old Earth Building, this one right here. Hey, Robin Richter, hello, good evening. It does seems like that, Fabian. Oh yeah, Gearwood Chrysler Building is the perfect example of Art Deco architecture. New York City, each building, iconic building, had some deep history behind it. The reason they make that building, always something about that. Bruce said the skyline view is just inspiring. Yeah, definitely. This view, if you just stand up in this bridge or sit down in any park and just look at the view and make yourself think that why I am here, then you will find the answer. And this will definitely motivate you that you are here in New York City to do something. You had the opportunity. You are in the world city, New York. Hey Katja, hello. New York City is a place that will always motivate you. And as I always say, that New York City is the place for hard-working people. In order to survive in this big apple, you have to be hard worker. Yeah, Brooklyn used to be a separate city before joining New York City in 1898. Exactly, Bob. So 1898, when New York City merged all the 5 boroughs. This is really some important information. Sometimes I want to share, but it's hard to remember everything I want to share. Thanks, Bob, You are such a great help. You always share some great information. Really appreciate it. And thank you, Bob, for being a member. I do see you join YouTube community. I mean my channel. You joined recently. Thank you so much, Bob, for that. Really appreciate your support as well. God just said New York City is a place for creative people. Love it, indeed. Hey Jamie, hello and welcome. Yeah, David, the Hudson Yard is totally a new neighborhood, a very expensive neighborhood with had some sort of unique futurism architecture. Lovely place, lovely neighborhood. Star Child RC said, me and Lisa walked across years ago. Wow. And I mentioned earlier the top of the Manhattan Municipal Building, the statue. This one is called Civic Fame. This is the second tallest statue in New York City after Statue of Liberty, because Statue of Liberty is the tallest statue in New York City. But after that, this Civic Fame, top of the Manhattan Municipal Building, is the tallest, second tallest statue basically. So we are almost at the end of Brooklyn Bridge. Perfect. Hey, Art Official Record, hello. Yeah, architecture is a very great profession. If you had a creative mind, then you should definitely go for it. Again, I had to play my guitar. Get ready for the guitar sound, guys. Okay, enough guitar. Now we are out of the copyright music. Wow, look at the view. Now I'm heading toward one of my favorite area in this neighborhood, downtown Manhattan or financial district, is Malibu Farm. So I'm heading towards that way now. That is one of my favorite area. We had to wait in order to cross the street. There is a hot dog place and also a halal food court. Hey, Holy Batista, I think I pronounced it correctly. Yes, Calliope, see, I will definitely do a Central Park tour in spring. Not only Central Park, many more places from where you can enjoy the best cherry blossom in spring. So hang tight for that, my friend. It's just the beginning of good weather, and I'm packing myself. I'm getting ready to show you my lovely city. This is City Hall. And the park in front is known City Hall Park. Oh, look at this cute dog.
Yeah, play it.
I always enjoy this area, always. I mean, it's kinda give me some sort of positive vibes. Look at the architecture of City Hall. It's so well detailed. New York City Hall. I think so, Joseph. It's somewhere here. I'm not exactly sure where it is exactly, but I know that somewhere here.
Oh, we missed it.
In this area there is tons of hidden secrets. So yeah, this area is filled with hidden secret. I don't think there will be any more snow in New York City. We had to wait till next season, but you never know. You never know what's gonna happen. So tomorrow is March 17th, 2022. There will be St. Patrick's Day Parade at 5th Avenue. That's the largest St. Patrick's Day Parade in the world. So it would start from 11 a.m. So stay tuned for that. I will try my best to do a live from that particular event if I had a good internet connection. Hopefully I will have a good internet connection. If not, I will record and post a video. But tomorrow 11 a.m. not p.m. my bad, 11 a.m. get ready for the biggest St. Patrick's Day Parade in New York City. Hey, Ron TV Metro, hello.
Dylan, I'm not really sure.
Glad to see you here. Okay. Oh yeah, Toby, that would be filled with green color. For sure, for sure. And do you know that's the St. Paul Chapel? The St. Paul Chapel is the oldest architecture or oldest building in whole New York City. It's right there. And up ahead there will be Trinity Church as well, Wall Street, Charging Bull. But I not probably go that direction in this video. But everything in this street, this is Broadway. So this part of financial district or downtown Manhattan is filled with different things you could visit or you could explore. Of course, the Battery Park, Staten Island Ferry Station, 9/11 Memorial Area, Museum, the Freedom Tower, everything is here. This is the St. Paul Chapel. beautiful church. And that's our beauty, the Freedom Tower, the tallest building in New York City, 1,776 feet tall. Because of the scaffolding, it's pretty tough to see this beautiful church, St. Paul Chapel. Hey, Neon 99. Hey, Oscar Diaz. Hello and welcome. Hey, Cecilia Thomas. Welcome. I do not want snow anymore. I am already done with snow. Now I am wanting some hot environment in New York City. And this is Fulton Center. I think via Fulton Center I will head towards the Malibu Farm, that direction, Trinity Church and Charging Bull, but I will not head towards that direction in this video. My goal is toward Malibu Farm.
Bye guys, you're safe, right? Bye.
Who's not holding it?
Still not, I will get that to the train, but the email is still not working, bro. Like, what am I?
And there are lots of police presence, counter-terrorism unit. So nowadays in subway there are lots of police. There is a new department, anti-crime. They just opened their service again from Monday to reduce the gun violence in the city. So New York City Police Department is trying their hard to make this city safe again. So finger crossed. Up ahead there would be Joe's Pizza. There is a Joe's Pizza in downtown Manhattan, Financial District. Hey Susan George, hello, that's fine. Thanks for joining. That's the moon. Wow. This is Joe's Pizza right here. Since 1975. And they had the outdoor sitting space here, but it's written Joe's Pizza customer only. And there are tons of food delivery guy here in this area. They are delivering food as well. But this area is filled with scaffolding, especially streets are a bit narrow, and they always did some sort of renovation or maintaining the old building. So always you will see construction. It's a bit different than Midtown Manhattan, but I always enjoy my time here in this area. Look at that. This is a small street, but it's filled with scaffolding.
Peak COVID.
But I can smell some fresh food because tons of restaurants in this street. Tons of restaurants like 7-Eleven, Red Mango, Melt Shop. Here is Pork Bowl and Pizza Store and tons of more in this particular street. Hey Arjun, hello. also Chipotle, Mexican restaurant. Art official said it's like a secret society. Indeed, it is. But from this particular street, you will get a pretty cool view of One World Trade Center or the Freedom Tower. Look at that view. Later, there are tons of restaurants. That's my favorite. I do not want to say any specific restaurant or place, but there are tons of places you can enjoy your food. Before pandemic, I read an article. It's saying that New York City has almost 400,000 restaurants. I'm not too sure how many left after pandemic, but that's what I read in an article before pandemic. Hey Arjun, hello, thank you. Glad that you love my channel. And up ahead is South Street Seaport, and there the Malibu Farm. One of my favorite places to enjoy, to get some relaxed vibes, and of course the gorgeous view of the bridges and the Brooklyn. Here is a smoke shop. Look at that, how narrow the street is. Only one car can go through. Cuban cuisine, Sophie's. They are packing up. Seaport Deli. This street, stone lined street, it's a small alley.
I think they're gonna.
Justino's Pizzeria. So tons of place to eat here. Yes, Joseph, exactly. Also a gift shop filled with gifts. Susan said she is hungry. Indeed. There is one more pizza and hot dog place up ahead. Peaches here, Low Country Kitchen. Hey Anna, hello and welcome. I can smell some delicious pizza that are already baked and spreading some smell. It's so good here. And here is another pizza store. Little Italy Pizza. So two pizza store nearby. As you can see all their pies. It's yummy. It's delicious. Hey, what's up? So yummy. Who wants a slice of these yummy pizzas? Wow. Hey Charlene Roma, hello and welcome. Adrian P said pizza time. Yeah, virtual pizza time. In my live stream, I always try to focus one of two pizza store in depth.
I would go all the way. I would ride my bike up here.
So that's the South Street Seaport Museum, and this is the South Street Seaport Lighthouse. So this lighthouse you're seeing right now, it's being made for the memory of the people who lost their life in the sink of Titanic. So for their memory, they made this lighthouse right here at South Street Seaport. So this is South Street Seaport Lighthouse, or the Titanic Lighthouse, you can call this one. South Street Seaport is one of my favorite areas. You will see lots of cute dogs are walking around. Yeah. Indeed, this is a live video. Look at the moon now. Here is a shop, cafe, and museum. You will find some pretty cool bookshop right here, and some small owned businesses in this area as well, like small owned businesses with some designer clothes. Some small entrepreneur. Hey Michelle K, good evening. They even had 70% off. 70% off. I mean off. Mary Reed saying she used to come out to Seaport every Sunday before Hurricane Sandy came.
Yeah.
Glad to know that information. This is a pretty nice area. This is IPIC Theater. I always love this area, always. And up ahead is Malibu Farm. That's the place I admire the most. This is the bookstore right here. Yeah, there are two unique ships that are pretty iconic. That's a museum as well. And inside Malibu Farm or Pier 17, you will find some great restaurants all over to this area. There are few restaurants in this area as well. Welcome to Pier 17. And that's the view of Brooklyn Heights. We were there. As I mentioned, you will see so many cute doggies.
Kind of like the
That's not a light bulb, that's a moon. This is Ambrose right here. Connie, Mayor, then Minister Deeps. I mean Mr. Deeps, not Minister Deeps, Mr. Deeps. Hey, traveling Deed, welcome. This place is quite full. I think, what's the name of this place? Let me see. Smells good as well. Awesome Bar. So Awesome Bar is pretty packed. I like the name, Awesome Bar. Wow, look at that. This place is packed with customer. Smells so good. So good. I'm getting hungry, my friend. Wow. The relaxing view just begin. And behind you will see the view of downtown Manhattan. But that's not the reason I came here. There is a sign written, "Welcome." So this is the view, ladies and gentlemen. That's the reason I bring you guys here, to show you guys the view of these three bridges. It's called BMW Bridge. B means Brooklyn, M for Manhattan, and W for Williamsburg Bridge, that is right here. So three bridge in one frame, and this view, gorgeous view of Brooklyn, and top of your head this beautiful moon. What else you need in your life to get some peace? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video so far. If so, this is the perfect time to hit that like button for me. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribe to my channel for regular updates and video like that from New York City. And if you want to support New York City Walking Show financially, you can do so via one of my PayPal, Patreon, YouTube Super Chat, and there are several options you will find in my video description box. But PayPal is a great way if you want to do one-time support. But if you want to be a part of my journey, you can join my Patreon. You are seeing the link in the screen, and you can also find it on my video description box. And if you haven't followed me on Instagram, my Instagram is the New York City Walking Show, so you can do follow me on Instagram as well. For example, if you had any specific question or concern that you don't want to share in this chat, you can personally contact me in Instagram, New York City Walking Show. I would happy to answer you. Probably in 48 hours I will get back to you. And so that's why I always say to follow me on Instagram as well. A great way to connect. And as always, before I end, I will say that guys, please spread some positivity to the world, because nowadays we are seeing lots of negativity, negative stuff. If you open the YouTube, you will see all this nasty war, negative stuff. But apart from this, I want to make some types of video that spread love, spread positivity. And as an audience, I want you guys to do something, do some positive action per day, and you will see that you will definitely change the society. That's all I could say for tonight. I do say this word or line or sentence every single of my videos. I hope one day at least one person will listen to me and make some small contribution to change the society. So thank you so much everyone once again for taking your time and giving me the opportunity to show New York City in your phone screen or TV screen. So I will say everyone a very, very healthy and happy good night basically from New York City. I'll see you somewhere else. Till then, stay safe and be positive. Good night everyone.